1, 2, 3, go!
Team USA out in Vegas preparing for the Paris Olympics. And Smitty, you look at this roster, it's absolutely ridiculous.
It is. I mean, you have finishers, you got Hall of Famers, you got guys that can get you 45 to 50 in an international game, and you have guys that have had gold medals. You have some young guys, superstars like Anthony Edwards. You have Bam Adebayo, who can do everything for you. Drew Holiday, just winner, can lock up, and then obviously the LeBron James, the Kevin Durant, and Devin Booker. This is good. Tyrese Halliburton, I can't wait. As a point guard, that's the one my mind goes to. He get a chance to just have fun and just find guys for dunks, for shots, for finishes. This is going to be good, the guys who play the point.
Joel Embiid's going to stand out too. Here's what he had to say about his experience in being on this team.
It means a lot. It's been a dream, for a long time. So you actually realize is it, especially with these great players. Especially with the type of talent that you have, it's just fun to be around it.
What are you most looking forward to being next to these guys and kind of picking their brains?
Man, just enjoying it. I play against them, so I feel like I know a lot about them, but just being around them and learning how to play with each other. But at the end of the day, it's only one goal.
All right, so before we get into this team in particular, Smitty, you obviously have experience back in 2000 representing the United States, winning gold. What was that experience like for you?
It was great. I mean, you getting a chance to be around the guys that you play against, some Hall of Famers, the guys that you can do everything they ask. Joel Embiid, what is the thing you most want to do? I'm trying to steal things from like Jason Kidd, Allen Houston. I'm trying to get an edge for next season, and also trying to, get a chance to just enjoy it and talk about history. Obviously, every day I was calling my pops, my uncles, and, like, how you going in practice? Who's winning in practice? And then getting a chance for me and this team was the treat was watching Vince Carter.
Yeah.
I mean, he was
the dunk.
Head and shoulders above us as far as athletically.
What about that one-on-one video that's going out right now with Kevin Garnett?
Yeah, he had a pretty good. Yeah, he got everybody. KG was on one that day. He was pretty good that day. KG, he let us hear it too.
Right. When you look at this roster right now, and again, you guys went through this too, there's so many stars on the team. What's the challenge here? Because everyone has a big role on their professional team, but when you come play for your country right now, not everyone's going to get the ball.
I think offensively, being aggressive, playing to your strengths, and I think the one thing is you got to have some guys that come out here and lead and say, let's just go play. Because everybody, you start overpassing. That's the one thing offensively. You start overpassing, you start doing a lot of standing because a lot of these guys play with the basketball in their hand, and then obviously understanding the international rules, they're totally different. Defensively, though, I think the one thing is you got to look at it and say, hey, we got to communicate a lot, and I think that's the one thing. This team has some great communicators. They'll be fine.
What's going to be their biggest challenge, you think?
I think for them is, if as far as the bigs, how healthy is Embiid? If for some reason, you're not talking about injuries, but Anthony Davis is in foul trouble, and Embiid is not 100%, and then that puts a lot of pressure on some guys like Durant and LeBron James and others to play a role like the 4 or 5 and have to play. But other than that, that's just nitpicking. They're going to be fine.
Yeah. Again, that roster is incredible.